Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and we're going to start this thrifty project off with this little crate that I got at a thrift store for $2.99, and it was half price, so it ended up being $1.50. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off the handles that were already on there. They're made of rope, and they were just kind of dry rotted. We'll re-add those later. Next, I'm going to add a few coats of white chalk paint. And I did this by painting it because I really wanted it to have the hand-done look. You can spray paint it. That's totally up to you. The hand painting was kind of tedious because it's a crate, so you have to get inside all of the little, slats and all of that and do the inside. So spray painting probably would have been the better option, but I truly don't mind hand painting anything. So I think it ended up doing 2 to 3 coats of the chalk paint because the blue was really dark. Once I had it all painted, I'm going to sand off a little bit around the top and along the slats and along the edges. I didn't do a whole lot of sanding. I just kind of wanted it to have a little bit of a rustic look, but I wasn't going for a full rustic look here. So just a little bit of sanding, not a ton. Next, I'm going to take this stencil that I got at Hobby Lobby, and it just says Farmers Market. It came in this pack with another stencil that has numbers on it. So I'm just going to lay that in the center on my crate on the side. And then I'm just going to tape it into place. Now I'm going to make sure that I have it evenly. And then I am going to take a sponge dauber and I am going to daub on the paint. And I'm going to do this with light coats, and I'm just going to continue to add light coats through the whole stencil. Just pouncing up and down, making sure that I don't have too much paint on my dauber. And as you can see, I go over some of the same spots several times because you want to make sure that you're using a light amount of paint, but that you're also getting the color that you wanted. And I didn't want this to be like really, really dark. I just wanted it to look like it had been stamped on there, and it's kind of been on there for a long time. I'm just going to keep going until I get all of the Farmers Market, and I even did the stars on the side and the little design at the bottom. And then I pop that off, and look how cute that is. I love it. Next, I'm going to take the bottom half of the stencil, and it says hand-selected and hand-packed since 1921, and I'm going to do that on the sides of the box. I did stencil on both sides of the box and both ends of the box. So this design is on both ends. The Farmers Market is on both sides. And again, just going over it as many times as it takes on each spot to make sure that I get the color on there without having to reload my dauber too much. You don't want to put too much paint on because that's when you get bleeding. So just keep going over the same spots with the same amount of paint, and that is it. Look how cute that is. As you can see, I did the other side and both ends. Now I am going to re-add those handles. So I just took some twine and I'm going to push it through and then cut it off. I wanted to make sure that I had the length that I wanted. And then I'm just going to pull it through and tie a double knot to make sure that it doesn't pull back through the hole. Making sure that I get the length correct. And then just cut off the excess twine. And I'll do the same on the other side. Again, I kind of wanted the handles to be the same size, so I just made sure that I kind of paid attention to how far I had pulled it out on the other side. Again, push that one through, and again, tie a double knot. Making sure that I get the size correct. So you just kind of roll your knot down if you need to. Cut off the excess, and there you go. You have the 2 handles, and that is it. I'm going to take this outside and give it a nice spray with a clear coat, and there it is. How stinking cute is this? I put some sunflowers in it. You could put fruits in it. You could put other things in it. It's totally up to you. My husband said it would look really good with milk bottles in it, and I think that's a great idea. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.